My friends, today I want to talk to you about something that might surprise you. Sardines. Yes, those little fish that come in a small can packed with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, calcium, and so much more. Sardines are truly one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can put into your body. But the shocking truth is that so many people are making mistakes when it comes to eating sardines. And those mistakes can rob you of their health benefits or even create problems for your body. Let's start with the first mistake. Not paying attention to the source. Sardines can be one of the cleanest, lowest mercury fish in the sea, but only if you buy quality. Many people grab just any can off the shelf loaded with additives, preservatives, or packed in unhealthy oils. My friends, always read the labels. Choose sardines packed in olive oil, spring water, or their natural juices. Avoid those in soybean or other processed oils, because those oils will trigger inflammation in your body. My friends, when it comes to eating sardines, the very first and most important point I want you to understand is this. Always pay attention to the source. You see, sardines are one of the healthiest, most nutrient-rich foods you can eat. They're filled with omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, vitamin D, and trace minerals that fuel your cells, your brain, your heart, and your immune system. But here's the problem. Not all sardines are created equal, and this is where so many people are making a shocking mistake. They'll walk into the store, grab any can off the shelf, and assume that all sardines are the same. But my friends, that couldn't be further from the truth. When you look at a can of sardines, don't just look at the front label, don't just focus on the brand name or the fancy packaging. You need to flip that can over and read what's inside. Because the truth is this, many sardines are packed in oils that will harm your body more than help it. I'm talking about soybean oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, or other highly processed seed oils. These oils are filled with omega-6 fatty acids that cause inflammation in the body. And what does inflammation do? It breaks down your joints, it hardens your arteries, it accelerates aging, and it makes you more vulnerable to disease. So imagine this, you're eating sardines to improve your health, to lower inflammation, to strengthen your cardiovascular system, but because of the oil they're packed in, you're actually doing the opposite. This is why it is so important to be aware. The healthiest options, my friends, are sardines packed in their own natural juices, in spring water or in extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is anti-inflammatory. It helps reduce oxidative stress in the body, it supports brain function, and it protects your heart. When you eat sardines packed in olive oil, you're combining two powerful forces, the omega-3 sec from the fish and the polyphenols from the olive oil. That's a combination that supports your health in extraordinary ways. Now let's talk about the source of the sardines themselves. Sardines are naturally one of the cleanest fish in the ocean because they're small, low on the food chain, and they don't accumulate mercury like larger fish do. But that doesn't mean all sardines are free of contaminants. Some brands cut corners, some use lower quality fishing methods, some don't preserve the freshness of the fish. So once again, you need to be selective, choose wild-caught sardines whenever possible. Look for brands that are transparent, that tell you where the fish come from, and that avoid unnecessary additives. I want you to realize something very important here. The small details matter. What you put into your body every day is either feeding health or feeding disease. When you're careful about the oils, when you're mindful of the source, you're stacking the deck in your favor. You're giving your body nutrients that heal, not substances that harm. And when you make this a habit, day after day, meal after meal, you create a foundation of health that will serve you for years to come. Think about this. Two people can both sit down to eat sardines. One person eats sardines packed in inflammatory oils full of additives and preservatives, and their body suffers silently. The other person eats sardines packed in pure olive oil or spring water, wild-caught, clean, and full of life-giving nutrients, and their body begins to heal, repair, and thrive. The same food, but two completely different outcomes. So I want you to slow down. Don't rush. Read the labels. Choose quality over convenience. Don't be fooled by marketing. Your body is too important. Your health is too valuable to throw it away on something that looks like a bargain, but steals your energy, your clarity, and your vitality. Sardines can be one of the greatest superfoods for your heart, your brain, your immune system, and your overall well-being, but only if you choose the right ones. My friends, respect your body, respect your health, and respect the source. My friends, the second mistake that so many people are making when it comes to eating sardines is ignoring the sodium content. Now I know sardines are incredibly healthy. They're packed with omega-3 salt, protein, vitamin D, calcium, and so many life-supporting nutrients. But here's what often gets overlooked. Many canned sardines are loaded with salt. That extra sodium may not seem like a big deal at first glance, but over time it can take a serious toll on your health. Sodium in small amounts is necessary. Your body needs it to balance fluids, to help nerve impulses fire properly, and to contract your muscles. Without sodium, your body couldn't function the way it's designed to. But the problem is this: the average diet today is drowning in sodium. Processed foods, restaurant meals, packaged snacks, they all carry hidden salt, and when you add canned sardines packed with extra sodium into the mix, you can easily push your body into dangerous territory without even realizing it. When you overload your body with sodium, water follows salt. That means your bloodstream holds on to more fluid. The heart now has to pump harder. The pressure inside your arteries rises, and over time this weakens the walls of your blood vessels. This is why high sodium intake is directly linked to high blood pressure, and we know what high blood pressure leads to: heart disease, kidney damage, strokes, and premature aging of the vascular system. My friends, it's not the sardines themselves that are the problem. It's the unnecessary salt they're packed in. I want you to imagine something. You buy a can of sardines thinking you're making a healthy choice. You open it up, you eat it, and yes, you're getting omega-3 salads and nutrients, but hidden inside that can is 300, 400, sometimes 500 milligrams of sodium in just a few pieces of fish. If you're someone who eats sardines often, or if you already consume a lot of sodium from other foods, that number adds up fast, and your body pays the price. The good news is this: you don't have to give up sardines, you just need to make smarter choices. Always check the label. Look for sardines that are marked low sodium or no salt added. These varieties will still give you all the healthy fats and nutrients without putting your cardiovascular system at risk. If all you can find are regular sardines, here's a simple trick: rinse them under water before eating. You'll wash away some of that surface salt, making them safer for your body. Now I know some of you might be thinking, but Dr. Mandell, I don't have high blood pressure, so I don't need to worry. My friends, don't wait until the problem shows up before you take action. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it creeps in without symptoms. By the time you feel it, damage has already been done. Protect yourself now. Protect your arteries, your heart, and your kidneys by being proactive. There's another important point here. Excess sodium doesn't just affect blood pressure. It also disrupts the delicate balance between sodium and potassium in your cells. Potassium calms the nervous system, relaxes blood vessels, and helps your muscles recover. But when sodium dominates, potassium's benefits get suppressed. That imbalance can make you feel sluggish, achy, and less energized. By choosing lower sodium sardines and pairing them with potassium-rich foods like leafy greens, avocados, or bananas, you restore that balance and bring healing back to your system. So my friends, please remember this. Sardines are a gift to your health, but only when eaten wisely. Don't overlook the sodium. Read the labels, rinse when necessary, and always keep balance in mind. Your heart is too precious, your arteries are too valuable, and your brain is too important to risk for something as small as hidden salt in a can. Pay attention, make the right choices, and you will feel the difference in your energy, your clarity, and your longevity. My friends, one of the biggest mistakes that so many people make when eating sardines is throwing away the bones. I know it might seem strange or even a little uncomfortable at first. Some people say the texture bothers them, others feel squeamish about chewing soft bones. But here's the truth: those tiny bones are one of the most powerful nutritional gifts that sardines have to offer, and discarding them is like throwing away gold. Sardine bones are incredibly soft, easily chewable, and fully digestible. They are not like the hard, dangerous bones you find in larger fish. These are delicate, rich in calcium, phosphorus, and trace minerals that your body desperately needs every single day. Think about what calcium does for you. It's not just for your teeth and bones, although that's what most people focus on. Calcium helps regulate nerve function, keeps your heartbeat steady, and plays a vital role in muscle contraction. Without enough calcium, your body begins to break down, your bones become weak, your risk of fractures increases, and even your heart rhythm can be affected. Now here's the shocking truth. So many people are deficient in calcium, and most of them don't even realize it. They depend on supplements that are often poorly absorbed or fortified foods that the body struggles to utilize. But when you eat sardines with the bones, you're giving your body calcium in its most natural, bioavailable form. This is calcium straight from nature, perfectly balanced with phosphorus and other minerals so that your body can actually use it efficiently. And it's not just calcium. Those little bones also contain vitamin D and collagen-building nutrients that strengthen not only your skeletal system, but also your joints, your tendons, and your connective tissues. They help support your posture, keep your back strong, and protect you against conditions like osteoporosis and arthritis. By discarding the bones, you are literally throwing away protection that your body needs as you age. I want you to picture this for a moment. Two people sit down to eat sardines. One person carefully picks out the bones, throws them in the trash, and only eats the flesh. Yes, they're still getting some omega-3 second protein, but they're missing out on the structural support that keeps the body resilient. The other person eats the sardines whole, bones included, and their body is receiving a complete package of nutrition, protein, healthy fats, calcium, and minerals, all working together in harmony. Which person do you think is going to feel stronger, recover faster, and stay healthier as the years go by? Now, I understand that eating bones might take some getting used to, but I want you to remember this. The bones in sardines are soft because of the canning process. They practically dissolve when you chew them. Your digestive system breaks them down with ease, and they're absorbed quickly into your bloodstream. You don't need to force it all at once. Start small. Eat just a few bones with your sardines. Over time, you'll adapt, and soon it will feel completely natural. And let me share something else with you. When you eat the bones, you're practicing a philosophy of eating that I always teach, respecting the whole food. Nature designed sardines to be eaten this way. Nothing wasted, everything working together. When you follow nature's design, your body thrives. When you fight against it, you miss out. So my friends, the next time you open a can of sardines, don't make the mistake of throwing away the bones. Embrace them, chew them thoroughly, eat slowly, and let your body receive the natural calcium and minerals it was meant to have. Your bones will be stronger, your posture will be better, your joints will thank you, and your entire body will feel more supported. Remember, it's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. Sardines with the bones are one of nature's perfect superfoods. Respect them, use them, and your body will reward you with strength and vitality for years to come. My friends, the fourth mistake that so many people are making when eating sardines is forgetting about moderation. And I want you to really hear me on this, because even the healthiest foods, when eaten in excess, can create problems in the body. Sardines are loaded with nutrients, omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, vitamin D, calcium, selenium, and more. They are one of the best natural foods you can put into your system, but that does not mean that you can eat unlimited amounts without consequences. Balance is the key to health. Now let's break this down. Sardines are naturally salty. Even if you choose a good brand, even if you buy the low sodium version, there is still a natural saltiness in the fish. When you eat too many sardines at once, your sodium intake can quickly add up. And as we've talked about, sodium in excess can raise blood pressure, cause your body to hold on to water and put extra stress on your heart and kidneys. That bloated, heavy feeling that some people experience after eating sardines, many times it's simply from overdoing the portion size. Another concern is purines. Sardines, like many fish, contain purines, natural compounds that when broken down form uric acid. In small amounts, this is not a problem. But if you eat too many sardines too often, you may push your uric acid levels too high. And what happens when uric acid builds up? It can lead to painful gout flare-ups, kidney stones, and inflammation in the joints. I have seen countless people come to me confused, saying, "Dr. Mandell, I thought sardines were healthy. Why do I feel worse?" And the answer is often the same. Too much of a good thing becomes a problem. Even calories matter. Sardines are nutrient dense, but they are still energy dense. A few sardines will give your body exactly what it needs, but a whole can or two every single day may tip you into a calorie surplus. Over weeks and months, that adds up to weight gain, and with it, all of the problems that extra weight brings, stress on your joints, strain on your heart, and fatigue that slows you down. So what is the solution? Moderation. For most people, 2 or 3 sardines at a meal, eaten a few times a week, is more than enough to get the incredible benefits without putting unnecessary stress on the body. That amount provides omega-3 fatty acids for your brain and heart, calcium from the bones, and protein for muscle repair, all without overwhelming your system. This way you are nourishing your body instead of burdening it. I want you to think about your health like a scale. On one side, you have nutrients, healing, and vitality. On the other side, you have overload, imbalance, and stress. Every bite you take tilts that scale one way or the other. Too many sardines at once will tip the scale in the wrong direction, but the right amount and the right balance will tilt it toward healing and strength. Here's a practical way to approach it. Rotate sardines with other clean protein sources, wild-caught salmon, mackerel, beans, lentils, or lean poultry. That way you get variety, you lower your risk of overload, and you keep your diet balanced. Remember, your body thrives on diversity. It wants different nutrients working together, not the same thing over and over in excess. My friends, moderation is not about restriction, it's about wisdom. It's about listening to your body, respecting its limits, and understanding that health comes from balance. Sardines are a gift, but they are meant to be enjoyed wisely, not abused. Eat them in small amounts, savor them, combine them with vegetables and whole grains, and allow your body to receive the full benefit without the harm. So the next time you reach for that can of sardines, remember this simple truth. It's not about how much you eat, it's about how well you balance it. 2 or 3 sardines, 2 to 3 times a week can do wonders for your health. More than that, and you may be doing your body a disservice. Respect your body, respect moderation, and your health will reward you with energy, clarity, and strength for years to come. My friends, the 5th mistake I see happening over and over again is how people are pairing their sardines with the wrong kinds of foods. Now, sardines by themselves are an incredible superfood. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, protein, calcium from the bones, vitamin D, selenium, and so many other nutrients that help heal your body from the inside out. But here's the shocking truth. If you combine sardines with the wrong foods, you can cancel out many of their health benefits. The power of sardines is not just in what they give you, it's in how your body uses those nutrients. And that process is heavily influenced by what else you're putting on your plate. Let's take a very common example. Many people open a can of sardines, grab some processed crackers or white bread, and eat them together. It feels convenient, it's quick, and it seems satisfying. But here's what's really happening inside your body. That refined bread or cracker is loaded with simple carbohydrates and inflammatory oils. It spikes your blood sugar, increases insulin release, and sets the stage for inflammation. And when inflammation rises, the very omega-3 fatty acids in sardines that are meant to reduce inflammation are now fighting a losing battle. You're working against yourself without even realizing it. Another mistake people make is pairing sardines with heavy processed condiments, mayonnaise, spreads, or sauces that are filled with unhealthy oils, sugar, or additives. Yes, the sardines are still there, but they're buried under substances that create oxidative stress in your body. My friends, when you do this, you're not nourishing your cells, you're confusing them. The anti-inflammatory power of sardines gets overshadowed by the pro-inflammatory load of processed foods. So what should you do instead? Pair sardines with whole, nutrient-rich foods that complement their natural healing properties. Sardines go beautifully with leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula. These greens are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants that work hand in hand with the omega-3 SIDs to reduce blood pressure, calm the nervous system, and protect your heart. Add a squeeze of lemon and you bring in vitamin C, which helps your body absorb iron more effectively and keeps your immune system strong. Sardines also pair wonderfully with vegetables like cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, and avocados. These foods provide fiber, healthy fats, and phytonutrients that support digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and enhance nutrient absorption. Avocado in particular is a perfect partner because its monounsaturated fats work synergistically with the omega-3C in sardines, amplifying the heart protective benefits. If you want to add some carbohydrates, choose wisely. Whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or oats provide slow-releasing energy without spiking your blood sugar. They bring fiber, B vitamins, and minerals that support metabolic health and keep your energy stable. Pairing sardines with these whole grains means your body gets sustained nourishment, not quick highs and crashes. Another excellent combination is sardines with fermented foods, things like sauerkraut, kimchi, or pickled vegetables. These foods add probiotics to your meal, helping your gut microbiome flourish. When your gut is healthy, nutrient absorption improves dramatically. That means the omega-3C, calcium, and vitamins from sardines get delivered more efficiently to the places your body needs them most. So I want you to remember this simple principle, food synergy. It's not just about what you eat, it's about how foods work together inside your body. When you combine sardines with anti-inflammatory, nutrient-rich whole foods, you multiply their benefits. When you combine them with processed, refined, or inflammatory foods, you dilute or even cancel out their healing power. My friends, your health is too valuable to sabotage with convenience. Take an extra minute to prepare your sardines the right way. Put them on a bed of leafy greens. Add some fresh vegetables, drizzle with a little extra virgin olive oil, and maybe a squeeze of lemon. This is simple, fast, and incredibly nourishing. Compare that with a can of sardines and a pile of crackers. The difference in what happens inside your body is night and day. So the next time you reach for sardines, think about what you're pairing them with. Choose foods that heal, not foods that harm. Respect the power of synergy, and let every meal you eat bring you closer to health, energy, and vitality. Sardines are a superfood, but only when you allow them to do their job fully. Pair them wisely, and your body will thank you with clarity of mind, strength of body, and longevity of life. My friends, the sixth mistake that so many people make when eating sardines, and really when eating any food, is eating too fast and not chewing thoroughly. I cannot emphasize this enough. Digestion does not start in your stomach, it starts in your mouth. The way you eat, the speed at which you eat, and the attention you give to each bite determine how well your body can break down food and absorb the nutrients that are inside it. You could be eating the healthiest sardines in the world, but if you're rushing through your meal, swallowing large chunks without chewing, you are robbing your body of the very benefits you're seeking. Think about what happens when you take that first bite. Your teeth begin the mechanical breakdown of food. Your saliva mixes with the sardines, releasing enzymes like amylase and lipase that start digesting carbohydrates and fats right there in your mouth. If you chew slowly and thoroughly, the sardines are broken into smaller manageable pieces and the enzymes have time to work. By the time food reaches your stomach, it's already partially digested, making it much easier for your body to extract all the omega-3 sec, calcium, protein, and vitamins that sardines provide. But if you chew quickly and swallow without breaking the food down, your stomach has to work much harder, your digestion slows, and many of those nutrients pass through your system unused. Now let's talk about something else. When you eat too fast, your brain and your stomach are not in sync. It takes about 20 minutes for your stomach to send signals of fullness to your brain. If you rush through your sardines in 5 minutes, you're likely to overeat because your brain hasn't caught up. This puts extra strain on your digestive system and can lead to bloating, discomfort, and sluggishness. Over time, this habit can contribute to weight gain and metabolic issues. Chewing slowly also has another powerful effect. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, what we call the rest and digest mode. When you eat calmly and with awareness, your body relaxes, blood flow increases to your digestive organs, and nutrient absorption improves dramatically. But when you eat in a rush, in a stressful state, your body is in fight or flight mode. Blood flow is diverted away from your digestive system. Enzymes are suppressed, and your stomach becomes less efficient at breaking down food. The result, gas, indigestion, acid reflux, and nutrient loss. I want you to visualize two different people. One person sits down with a can of sardines, eats quickly while scrolling on their phone, barely chews, and finishes in a few minutes. That person may feel heavy, bloated, and tired afterward. The other person takes the same sardines, chews slowly, breathes deeply, focuses only on the meal, and eats with gratitude. That person not only digests better, but also feels more satisfied and energized because their body actually received and processed the nutrients. Same food, but two very different results. Here's a simple technique you can use. Put your fork down between bites, take a deep breath, chew each bite 15 to 20 times, and focus on the texture and taste. Feel the food breaking down in your mouth. Not only will you digest better, but you'll also enjoy your meals more and feel more connected to what you're eating. My friends, this principle goes far beyond sardines. It's a lesson for every meal you eat. Slow down. Be mindful. Chew thoroughly. Eating is not just about filling your stomach. It's about nourishing your cells. And the more present you are during that process, the more your body will reward you with energy, clarity, and strength. So the next time you open that can of sardines, don't just rush through it. Sit down, breathe, give thanks for the nourishment, and chew slowly. Let your body do what it was designed to do. Respect the process of digestion, and you'll unlock the full healing power of your food. Remember, it's not just what you eat that matters. It's how you eat it.